and I'm going to call to order the Local Development Corporation meeting for today. Jasmine, could you take attendance, please?
Dean,
Here.
Mark Doyle, Kathy Bauer,
Here.
Amy Bonaderi,
Here.
James McComb,
Here.
John Sagliano,
Here.
Al Torres.
Here. Hi.
What did I miss?
He's not here.
He
Done.
doesn't have to be here.
Okay, first thing is conflict of interest disclosure. Once again, if anybody has a conflict with something on the agenda as it is now, please let me know or let us know. Okay, I don't hear anything. If something comes up during the meeting, please let us know. All right. Proof of meeting notice was posted. Bills and communications, none. Approval of minutes from the October 9th meeting. Does anybody have any proposed changes to the meeting minutes? Okay, could I get a motion from somebody to approve the minutes?
I'll make that.
Thank you, Al. Could I get a second?
Second.
Thank you, Jamie. Okay, Jasmine, would you just take a vote for the minute approval?
Al Torres,
Here.
James McComb,
We're approving the minutes. right?
Yeah, we're approving.
Al, would you like to approve the minutes? Okay, Jamie, you also
Approved.
said yes?
Amy Bonaderi,
Approved.
Kathy Bauer,
Approved.
Approved. Okay, report of the treasurer.
The balance sheet shows that we have cash of 2.9 million. We also have an accounts payable of 39,000, that's payroll, accrued payroll, and an invoice for Wedsey for 15,000 that has been paid since. Looking at the P&L, we have total income of 987,000 to a budget of 1,285,000 for an unfavorable to budget of 298,000. Expenses, we have 1,096,000 to a budget of 1,278,000 for a favorable to budget of 181,000. We have a net loss of 110,000 to a budget of 7,000 for an unfavorable to budget right now of 117.
Okay, and again, nothing out of the ordinary.
No.
And just, again, just for everybody's information, I do receive in the mail or by email and DocuSign requests to approve the checks that are issued and the credit card payments that are made on behalf of both the IDA and the LDC. So there are, checks and balances in place to make sure that expenditures are looked at by several people. Okay, any questions about these reports?
No.
Thank you very much. We don't need to vote on any approval. It's for our information. Committee reports,
Any reports?
unfinished business.
No.
Okay, new business, open meeting policy.
So, yeah, so this is a mirrored policy for the IDA. This is for the board to approve the expansion of the use of video conferencing during board meetings to allow board members to attend by video and be counted towards quorum once in-person quorum is established. And it outlines in what circumstances those board members can attend.
So under C, extraordinary circumstances.
Correct.
Okay, and, we do get comments about our meetings and, they're just from the public as well, that it's hard for some people to be able to come. And also, people would love it to be at different hours than they are. But I do think the availability now of video conferencing has made it easier for people to attend who otherwise may not have been able to see, not just board members, but the public.
As well as being taped, right?
That's
Yes,
also
yeah,
true.
and posted on our website.
Yes.
So one thing I forgot to mention in the IDA meeting is that this is actually a temporary law. It is set to expire in December 31st, 2024. The thought is that the state will have amended their open meetings policy to catch up with technology. So this is just a temporary measure until.
And this was extended already once.
This process was established because temporarily suspended the open meetings law during COVID.
Right.
And as long as the governor had announced that the state was under emergency orders, we could suspend open meetings law. The governor has now declared that we are not under emergency order. So this is a temporary policy that is put in place until a more permanent open meetings law can be established.
So again, basically, this says we need to be in person unless we have extraordinary circumstances, but yet we can't vote unless we have quorum present physically.
Correct. Right.
Otherwise, you can attend almost as a member of the public
Yeah,
Yeah.
and probably make some comments and ask some questions as a
Right.
board member, but not be able to vote.
but if physically you have quorum and it's a contentious vote, your vote will count.
Absolutely.
What did you do before COVID? Where did you meet?
Here.
Okay, so people from the,
In
had to be
person.
here.
Had to be in person
But what
and
about people from the public?
They came,
they came in person.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes we actually had them out there in that room listening if we ran out of room, but
Okay, yeah.
generally there's not a huge amount of attendance, but you know, we do have some members of the public that we welcome. And again, the public most of the time does not comment at these meetings. Their ability to comment on specific projects is at our public hearings. Okay, so would somebody be willing to, for approval, to a motion for approval of the open meeting policy as outlined?
I'll make the motion.
All right, we're going to give Al the motion, and Kathy, would you be willing to second?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay, Jasmine,
Kathy Bauer,
Approved.
Amy Bondieri,
Approved.
James McCollum,
approve,
Al Kawajani,
approve.
Jim Dean.
approved. Okay, and we just had a discussion in our other meeting about the disaster recovery plan, and I would assume that this one mimics that.
Yes.
Any questions about that? All right, could I get a motion to approve the disaster recovery plan?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you.
Second.
And Jamie seconded. Jasmine? Hold the votes on this
Al
one.
Kawajani,
Approved.
James McCollum,
Approved.
Amy Bondieri,
Approved.
Kathy Bauer,
Approved.
Jim Dean.
Approved. Okay, we've already discussed the meeting calendar, so please don't forget to get back to Sarah. And is there anything else?
So just one quick announcement is, I sent it to you guys in email, but just that IBM has been recognized by Trade and Industry Magazine, which is a very prominent trade magazine for site selectors, as one of the awardees of the announcement of the year. And then as a result, Think Duchess as well as being recognized as the EDO that IBM, the announcement was given. So the first quarter issue will have us and IBM.
And this was about their expansion project?
This is about the investment project.
Got it. Great. Anything else?
So that's it.
Well, I wish everybody happy holidays and thank everybody for their efforts and their participation in our activities. So thank you all and enjoy your holidays.
Thank you. You too.
Adjourned.